Still with the serve, Gabby with the ball. USA looking for side out. This best of 5-set match at the FIVB World Grand Prix Finals, and a perfect start for Krista Dietzen. That sends Molly Kreckler back to serve. Castello comes into the front row. Block out from Castello. She's going to be up against Danny Linz, who's at the net, Giuselli and Natalia. Kreckler once again. Oh, nice serve. A little bit of luck as that one catches the top of the net, but they'll take it. So the USA off to a brilliant start, leading 3-0 already. Good swing from Natalia. Smashing that one away cross court. So Giuselli goes back to serve. Nice put away again from Natalia. And I have to say, I'm not so sure at the moment about this particular rotation for the USA. Normally you'd expect to see Kim Hill over here on the right-hand side, with Kreckler penetrating from behind her, and stacked over on the other side. And all of the three front court players trying to get out of the pass. But serving into that area, it's a little bit difficult. So unforced error from Castello, and Brazil right back into this one. Now 3-all. And again, USA sticking with this stack that they have. There's no other team I've seen who operate this way. It does mean you have an opposite player who's left-handed coming in on a middle attack. Which is what Castello has done successfully this time. So Kim Hill goes off to serve. Swing from Monique on the backcourt pipe. That sends Danny Linz back to serve. Monique into the front row now. Good touch from Kim Hill. Nice pick up from Leah. And a great block from Dietzen. Really good work from Dietzen in transition. A little bit of luck for Natalia. Ekenridewo couldn't stop the ball. Good lead. So USA then just edging back in front now. Pretty cagey opener to this match. I haven't really seen Akinridewo in full flow. Expect to see Akinridewo on the slide behind. Very, very good at that. Very good at moving and getting into position as well to be able to run that play. Good quick feet. That's nice from Kelsey Robinson, just giving the free ball. USA trying to reset their block D. Doesn't quite work. Banwath unable to keep the ball in play. It's nice from Gabby, just about managed to keep herself straight in the air. She does struggle with that, does Gabby, and you watch her swing. Even though she gets her left arm up, she forces her left shoulder away to the left and ends up drifting that way as a result, so starts to lose height. Good chase. Oh, the ball's been signals coming outside the antenna. The referees waved it away. And a point goes for the USA. Danny unforced error by Brazil. Kelsey Robinson will go again. Good self-cover from Akinridewo, and again from Kim Hill. And Gisele did not have a clue where that one had gone. Really good work from Kim Hill. Gisele took her eye off the ball and finding it landing on her head. Good block out, so the USA taking a firm grip now on this first set, leading by 4. And a timeout called by Brazil.
What's the plan here?
There's no Prix. Just being neutral on the gap. We're trying to isolate, and we're taking 2 on the right and on the left.
All right. Hey, we're doing a good job of 2 things. One, off blockers are coming underneath, making sure we pick up all the jump. There's a lot of rolling going on. And then the second one is wings. Nice help, Molly, wherever you are. Up on that gap. Here we go, USA! USA! Valeu, passa a bola.
Robinson then continuing on in her serving run, has the ball. As easy in here, just telling Danny Lins, don't want any more outbursts, any more trouble, or there'll be a card. Good up from Castello. But not the second time that ball, a little bit too far away from Akinridewo. Didn't really get to go and swing on it. She was travelling a little too laterally and almost away from the ball. Monique now with the serve for Brazil. Oh, it's a good serve as well. Kim Hill not containing the ball, not stepping around with her left foot. to make sure she passed the ball in between her knees. You can see she's giving up a lot of line and she gets exposed for it. That's better this time. She actually took that little step to her left. Good work from Akinodewo. Akinodewo to serve, minus her glasses. Solid siding out from Brazil. Giussielli putting it down, sending Gabby to the serving line. Well, the USA are doing a good job of using the Brazil block to their advantage. That ball seems to hit the antennas out of play, and as it came off of Danny Lins, it's USA's point. That's not a good serve. Chased by Monique. Good chase by Banworth, but it's not going to come back. A little bit late, really, reading that one. A little bit embarrassing for the USA, being beaten by a volley down into the corner. It was a good chase, but couldn't bring it back to her colleagues. From Gabby. Great block though from Deekson. Kim Hill lining up Deekson and Deekson doing the rest. So steps inside, closes the gap. And Monique with nowhere to go. Excellent block from Deekson. Danny Lins trying to play it over and denied again. 2 shutouts in a row for the USA. Oh, belter from low. Gabby knew not very much about that one. And then it's block out. At the second time of asking, USA get the point. They lead at a technical timeout, 16-12. Great start for them. Hill waiting to serve. Oh, solid blocking again. Krista Deekson is having a stormer. Very nicely done. Brazil with no real answer at the moment. Closing down the space, getting across the net, setting the ball down. 17-12 up, USA with a 5-point advantage, very much in control. And right now Brazil don't look to have any answers. Hill once again. Decent swing from Brazil. Kimberly Hill a little bit too high in defense. She's quite a tall player anyway, but she needs to be lower than that. Needed not to get turned by the ball. Very good play. Well, Krista Dietzen is having a brilliant game. Defensively and also offensively with that be quick, the shoot ball in front. So onto court comes local girl Jordan Larson Burback, played her volleyball here in Nebraska. Monique working the block well. At the moment, token gestures for Brazil, as the USA don't really have a problem with their side-out game. Serve comes to an end. Larson Burback goes off. Dietzen to come back on, to go off for Bamworth to come on, the libero. A bit like Piccadilly Circus at that moment, with everyone going on and off the court. That's off the block. Post is checking with Monique that it had touched her. She said yes it did, so no challenge coming from Brazil. Part of the double substitution coming. That has now come for the USA. Courtney Thompson is on, and she's come on for Castello. The reason she's come on is because she's the setter. She's going to serve the play across the back row. And Molly Kreklow has gone off to be replaced by Kelly Murphy, who's now the front court opposite player. He's just been put down. Welcome to the game. Well, interesting that Thompson decided to go to Murphy. He's only just walked onto court instead of going out wide to someone who's up to game speed, in the form of Kelsey Robinson. So Brazil have the ball. Carroll with the serve. Robinson now with no difficulty getting that one off the block and out. Brazil struggling to catch up to that one. GCLE just about got something on it, but it didn't help the situation at all. Nice dig from Bamworth. Oh dear, not such a nice set though from Thompson. And now Brazil do the same thing, double substitution by them to put the setter into the back row. Number 17, Roberta Retzke, and then number 13, Ivna Mara, comes in as the opposite player. So both teams now with the sub and the setter in the back row. Retzke will have the serve for Brazil. Good dig by Leah. And also by Natalia. It's a little bit tight to the net though. Free ball chance now for the USA. It's a bit crowded over at position 2. And still, as they continue down that side of the court, and eventually they get it done. Gabby trying to get round the post, but actually The post had other ideas, didn't it? Stopping her from getting to the ball. Trouble here for Brazil. Another free ball for the USA, hoisted high to give Brazil some time to get set again, but could be trouble here. It is trouble. Kim Hill puts it away. USA now 3 away from taking the opening set. More trouble for Brazil. Ooh, nice play from Feluke Akinridewo to get that ball to 4. USA in total control of the match, in control of this rally if they can just put the ball on the floor. And it's a good dig from Brazil. And again, they can't conjure up any kind of offense. Still in play. What a rescue that was by Natalia. And eventually it goes down. Cat and mouse over. And the cat has pounced. This was the pickup from Akinridewo. Really well done from her. And then the finish from Murphy as she goes deep to 1. Well, you can get involved on social media. Hashtag FIVB Grand Prix. Get onto Twitter, start tweeting. Just need to know where you're watching us from around the world. So set point then for the USA. Akinridewo goes back to serve. Fans on their feet, as is customary for a set point. Question is, how long are they going to have to stand there for? Not long at all. Ace serve from Akinridewo. Brilliant finish to a very comfortable first set victory for the USA. 25-16. Molly Kreklo goes back to serve. Brazil looking for side out. Unforced error from Natalia at the start, which isn't very good for Brazil. Just wonder whether or not there'll be some changes coming. If she continues to play like that, may well see number 20, Olivera Suel, come in. That's another error. Tusieli was hoping for a touch, not been given, so there's a challenge coming from Paolo. And in fact, there's no challenge needed. It looks like it's been given as a result of that, so the first official happy, making the overrule. No complaints from the USA. So much better from Moni. She hammers that one away from the back row position. Position 10. Have another look at it again. Just one blocker to beat, and she did that easily past Kim Hill. Oh, great cover from Banworth, and again, brilliant from the libero for the USA. Keklo keeps it in play, hoisted high and wide, bit of work for Hill to do. And she's done that very well, actually. And equally well done by Natalia to get the ball down against two blockers. Excellent rally. And Brazil have opened up a 2-point lead. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Mass confusion for the USA. Castello apologises because as this comes up, she's the only one who she has to play it. There's no one else to play it. Unsurprisingly, timeout called, Brazil leading by 3.
As puxadas terem para trás e as puxadas terem tempo atrás para entrar no meio das duas, chutes para entrar no meio das duas, deu tempo China. Mas o meio sempre abrindo um pouco de espaço no meio das duas bloqueadoras, entendeu? Bom saque, justo. Defesa. Vai, moçada. Você está defendendo, você está defendendo. Vamos lá.
So much better performance so far by Brazil, leading 4-1, trailing by a set to love. Net touch by Brazil. So the dig comes to nothing, and USA have another point. Great height from Kim Hill, and that's really good play as well. She gets that through the gap in the block. And it's Carroll who goes into the net. 4 spikes so far. The points. Great cover. As often you see Libero have a swing. And it was just a free ball, and Brazil straight back. Have a look at the pancake again from Kim Hill, watching it, sliding the hand under to keep it in play. With the serve. And that's a gift for the USA. Carlo pacing up and down that sideline. Can't stand still for very long at all. In stark contrast to Couch Garay, is pretty much statuesque when he's on the sideline. Foot fault from Dietzen. So you might just see Dietzen, you are miles over. Got to take off from behind the white line. Good dig from Danny Lins. For Luke Akimidewo, apologises, is one of those players who doesn't watch what's happening when she's blocking, turns away, doesn't know where the ball's gone. If she had been watching, she'd have seen where that went. She could have kept it in play. Castello is put down, and Brazil at the technical timeout have turned things around dramatically in the second set, leading 8-3. This is the only area at the minute where Brazil are struggling, and that's from the serving line. Too many of the first serves going in the net. So it's just keeping the USA within touching distance, really. And that's a decent ball in, which sets Carroll free through the middle. Great timing, lovely speed. You can see Akimidewa going down before she goes up, and as a result of that she gets actually further away from the ball to start with and then has to play catch-up, arriving too late. Great pick-up from Natalia. It's a bit tight to the neck, good work by Robinson. Great cover from Giusielli. Oh, some trouble then for Brazil. Not a good ball from Benoit, and again the ball too tight to the net. It was a scrappy rally, and somehow the USA have managed to come up with a point. Not a great pass, not a great set, but really good use by Robinson. Robinson so far with a hat-trick of points, not being used a great deal. That's good play from Castello. Hill looks to get some spin on that one. Good recovery from Akimidewa, and then Hill into the block, out over the sideline, and the USA are on the comeback trail. Again, Giusielli, it's better off leaving that and seeing whether or not defenders behind can make the dig. Twice he's come in late, just given a cheap point to the USA. That's an error from Monique, so 2 behind, and perhaps now Brazil will call timeout. And indeed they do. Surprised it's taken them that long. Just the coach talking, but the players talking and identifying what's happening. Lots of real-time information being passed to the coaching staff from around the court, which helps to change tactics potentially, but also inform the players as to what's going on. This is Monique with her serve. So far 4 points from attacking and 1 block point. Ooh. And add in and a service ace. This will go down. It isn't an ace, it's just called a touched ace, even though Robinson got a hand on it, still goes down as an ace. If someone else had touched it, then it would have just been a team point. Wouldn't count as an ace. Clever play from Hill. What we haven't seen though in this set is a big blocking run from the USA. Dietzen did very well in the first set. She's been quiet in the second, but that's a nice roll from Hill. Block time from the USA, and that's just too tight. Giusielli's not playing well for Brazil at the moment. Shaking her head. She knows she should have done better with that one. Brazil are missing some star players. Taser, Fabi. But a few Shayla's not here. Neither the opposite player. They're all playing pound games, and Ty's as well as having some knee surgery. So all in a bid to be fit for Rio. And the players on show here in the shop window know they need to step up if they're going to hold on to a place in the team ahead of the Olympic Games next year. So the likes of Giusielli, Gabby, Monique all really need to play well. Mistakes like that will not be tolerated in the scheme of things. Giussielli goes back to serve. USA stacking over on the opposite side, so Treklow immediately has a four-hitter at 4. So on this hit from Gabby, the ball came off the block, off the net, which is why it had that deviation. It didn't catch anybody's hands from the USA. That's a good serve. A chance now for the USA to get back within 1. And Castello delivers. Brilliant swing from her. Nice set from Treklow. Good finish from Castello. USA looking to turn this set around in their favour. They've certainly got some momentum. Nice play from Kelsey Robinson. Real venom in that attack. She definitely had that spirit. She wanted to go up and make sure she was going to win the point. No messing around with this one. Really good swing. And the USA are level. That's nice. Carroll finds a gap in the block. Robinson a little wide. Dietzen not able to catch up. And Carroll able to pound the ball away cross court. Nice. Classic volleyball. A quick. Down goes the ball, and off goes Dietzen. Well done, off you go. So you draw for Larson Birdback, who played her college volleyball here in Nebraska. So look at that, a 6-2 scoring run for the USA, which is why they're now back level, why they have this momentum. And so we're kind of back on track now. Going point for point as Carroll puts that one down. Oh, that was nice. Robinson showing the cross court, banging the ball over her shoulder to put it down the line. Now both teams using the middle effectively. So we hit the second technical timeout. Brazil just a 1-point lead. And it's all shaping. Major tournament of this size hasn't been here since 1996 when the Olympic Games were on in Atlanta. So difficult to stop a quick ball. As a blocker, you have so little time to react to what's going on, and especially with the operating heights of Dietzen and Akinwudero. Similarly for Giussielli and Carroll, if you can hit the ball high from a quick position, then it's going to be difficult. And that was a complete miscommunication between Danny Lintz and Giussielli, which has given the USA the lead now. Giussielli might have thought that was going out wide and had left it, although she did seem to have a swing at it, didn't she? Brazil level, but it's advantage USA, because every time they side out, they're siding out for the lead. Good swing from Gabby, that's what she does best. Jumps, waits, then hits. You have to delay your block slightly, otherwise you get caught out. Oh dear, and the USA have just been caught out by that ball coming off of the net. Monique with the serve. Teams do not train to hit that ball into the net. They certainly do train though to hit a low, flat serve. And if they get a little bit of luck along the way, then they'll take it. Monique once again. So the substitute Thompson links in with Akinridewo. Courtney Thompson in along with Callie Murphy. The double substitution we've already seen in the match being put to good use again here. You can see the height and the speed. It's a slight miss hit, but it still goes down from Akinridewo. Ball is down. The USA get a big point in the scheme of the way this set's gone. They've got it from serve. Dietzen paying attention. Lynn's trying to go over. Dietzen not allowing her to go over. Perfectly legal for her to make that block. So Brazil call the timeout. Guaranteed a good seat here. Largest crowd of the tournament for this match. In excess of 7,000 in fact in. Akinridewo. Good blocking from the USA. Good D. Read by Thompson. Oh, that's a nice swing from Kim Hill. Really good swing, in fact, to go deep down into the corner. Putting some heat on it as well. Leia will be disappointed she didn't keep it in play. And head coach of Brazil, Paulo, is also disappointed it wasn't kept in play. But you have to credit Kim Hill. That's a great swing. And they're turning it around, aren't they, now? The USA leading by 2. Double substitution by Brazil. Put their setter into the back row. Radetzky and then Ibn Maras into the front row. So another attacking option for Brazil to try and help them get off this rotation. And the delay did its job really, just took Akinridewo out of her rhythm, lost her focus slightly. So Gabby will serve for Brazil, they're 1 behind. The USA's side-out game right now. And it's working just fine, thanks to that swing from Kelly Murphy. It wasn't a great pass from Kim Hill, but it doesn't matter. Now the USA get to the point in their rotation where the double sub is reversed and puts Kreklo over to serve at 1. Castello comes to the net at 4. If you've got the ability to do this, then every team should. If you've got two good setters, two good opposite players, you want to get them playing as much as you can and keep the setter in the back row for as long as you can. Nice swing from Giuseppe down to position 5. This is really good hitting, not trying to bury this inside the 3-meter line, hitting it deep into the corners. Easily read by the USA. And a great swing in transition as well, going to the middle. Kreklo finds Deedson, who finds the floor. Really good play. Great understanding between Deedson and Kreklo. Considering as well that Alicia Glass, who was nominated, in fact, won Best Setter at the World Championships last year, Best Setter at the World Grand Prix the year before that, and she's not here because of an injury to her ankle. She's having to sit and watch as we have a look to see if there is a net violation. Which indeed there was, so Brazil have the point. But again, USA are in a good spot here. They need 3 side outs, so long as they don't do nothing sloppy. Concentrate on what needs to be done. 3 side outs, they'll be leading 2-0. Good recovery. So a net touch gives the USA the first of the 3 side outs they need. They had to do it the hard way. Second time of asking, but they got it done. And if you want to get involved, then please do. Hashtag FIVB Grand Prix. Go on Twitter and start tweeting. There's another foot fault. What's Deedson doing? That's twice she's done that now. That's incredible. That's high school volleyball when you make those kind of errors. Deedson will be disappointed with herself. So on comes Olivier Suel, replacing Gabby. So a little bit more height at the net. And this is more of a blocking substitution than anything else, because Suel's not up to game speed in terms of passing and hitting. But it doesn't work. Ball has been given in. Challenge is coming. And the challenge is on whether or not the ball was out. Line judge said in. What is the challenge referee going to say? Ball has to touch the line, any part of it, and it's a quick decision, so it's obvious whichever way it is. The official review says, yep, in. So set point for the USA, crowd on their feet again. They didn't have to wait long for the last one, did they? It was a ace serve from Akinwedewo. As Castello got one up her sleeve. She has! Would you believe it? Wow, what an end to a set again for the USA. Ace serve to get the job done, and the USA lead 2-0. Dear me, and that's brilliant. Straight at Suel as well, who's come onto court, not ready to play. Brilliant work from Castello, good thinking from her. Nice dig. Oh dear, Kim Hill. Again, she's a tall lady. She's 194. but really doesn't get low enough in defence. And a couple of opportunities to keep the ball in play have been wasted by her, but don't take it away from her offensively. And at the net blocking, she's very, very good. And can make up for a bad pass with a great hit. Will quickly put that to the back of her mind and get ready now to organise her offence, which, for those of you watching, normally you'd expect to see Kim Hill over on the near side with Kreklo penetrating around, but the USA with a different setup, stacking over on the left-hand side of court. Haven't seen any other team do that before. I think it's still in its infancy for the USA. It does have a few issues. But what it does mean is Dietzen comes on the slide behind here, and it puts Castello, the opposite player, to go into the middle, with Kim Hill already out at 4. So you have your release hitter over on the left-hand side in a familiar position. Nice work. Castello showing that she has all the skills that pay the bills. Little half ball in the middle, finds a gap in the block, puts the ball away. Nice work by the USA. Really good blocking. Watched all the way by Kelsey Robinson. Super stuff. Good reach by Gabby. That looks like it's going to be a foot fault. Doesn't matter. The ball is with the USA. Natalia on that backcourt pipe looks suspiciously like she either touched the line as she jumped to attack the ball, but what a massive block that is from Dietzen and from Castello. USA now back in front. Well, that's not going to help matters for Brazil. Won't certainly help the head coach either, who's going to have to try and keep cool. This temperature will be rising with every mistake Brazil make from now on in. Another error from Brazil. Well, there'll be a timeout coming, surely. And indeed there is. 6-3. What's Paula going to do? Well, my Portuguese isn't great, but the coach was saying that the game is crazy at the moment. He wants them to risk everything when they have a good ball, a chance to swing. So expect them to go hard when they have that opportunity. Carroll goes back to serve. Those of you at home watching who have that name will be quite like to have that jersey. So that's a good serve. That jump float serve, so important, such a big part of the women's game. And that one just dropping so quickly as well. Kelsey Robertson with not any real chance of playing that one. Oh, ace serve from Carroll. 2 in a row, 2 really good serves. And just like that, the game is moved back towards Brazil. They got some momentum. The high line from the USA in terms of passing. I think Benoit thought she was perhaps a little bit further back than she was to have got out of the way of that one. And again, for me, that's a ball that needed to have been volleyed. If you're going to play a high line and you then try and back off to make a pass. But USA managed to get the side out. Excellent block. Monique with nowhere to go. Now Dixon, who's had 2 foot faults with a jump float serve, is way back this time. Giving herself plenty of room. Nice play. Nakalidewo couldn't make the block earlier, but is able. Good use from Giusielli. She's been pretty quiet so far. Danielyn's not really found anybody she can go to with regularity for Brazil. Nice play from Leah. And just about kept in play. Kim Hill slightly having trouble moving, but no trouble at all putting the ball off the block and out of play. Kelsey Robinson just drifting in, lovely high contact, and Natalia will be really upset with that, right through her arms. Ah, clever. Danielyn's going over onto, and for Luka Akiridewo, she was already thinking about where this ball was going in terms of setting. And for me, someone that tall needs their hands up above their head, right by the net, so suddenly any movement up onto the toe, she would have touched that. But order is restored as the USA put the ball down. Akiridewo this time on that slide behind. Really good swing. Akiridewo's reward of putting the ball down is to go and serve. This is what she's done so far in the game. And you can add another ace onto that stat. 2 now for Akiridewo. You can't forget her first if you've been watching the game, because it was to win the first set. Really good spot serving in between Natalia and Gabby, the 2 swing hitters. Natalia's front court, Gabby's back court. Which actually they could have been in trouble then, because Gabby got in front of Natalia. And the rotation's got to be behind her. Not that it matters. Kim Hill puts the ball down. USA open a 2-point lead. Now they'll be thinking about maybe a timeout, maybe a substitution. Oh, what a pickup from Akiridewo. That was Could only go cross court. Real chance now for the USA. Low, hammers it away. And the USA leading 13-9. Really big dig this from Akinbidewo. I mean, that's special from the middle blocker in the modern volleyball. For them to make a dig of that quality, it's not even as if it was hit at her. And then Castello coming in and finishing up to give the USA the point. So change made. It's a direct change as well. One setter for the other. And wins off. In comes Rodzetsky, and they get what they want, which is the ball back off the block and out. Rodzetsky will go back to serve. Oh dear. Well, net touch, Carroll nodding ahead. Knows that she was a guilty party. Got spotted by the second referee. Now she's been knocked into it by Monique. No wonder she was frustrated. So Monique makes up for throwing Carroll into the net by getting Brazil the side out. Cutting the ball away from Castello. Dietzen arriving late, and Monique able to get the block out. Lovely. Well, there's why that USA are stacking over on that other side. When Dietzen can come around like that, you've got real movement, real time pressure being put on Brazil's block. You look at this movement, and then a massive gap opened up to get that ball away, which is why Lowe's coming in on the middle as a lefty and exposing the position 5 on court. They're not able to back it up. Neither of Brazil just gifting the ball back again. So second technical timeout. USA leading 16-12 and 2-0, and they're on course here to remain unbeaten. Brazil not showing any resistance at the moment. As well, USA all good for them right now. And another roar because Jordan Larson-Burbank has come onto court. And the home fans really like her. Nice blocking. Well, it's almost time to get the party started here at the CenturyLink Centre. USA are on the verge of getting this one done in 3. So Gabby goes off for Brazil, and in comes Ellen Braga. Now, if Larson-Burbank smart, she's going to go after Braga here, who's just come onto court first time on in the entire match. Try to get to her, but Natalia takes the ball. And that's a nice swing from Monique. And Monique really on a hiding to nothing as an opposite player here at this World Grand Prix finals, because the starting opposite player for Brazil is Shayla, who's not here at the moment. She's playing in the Pan Am Games. And I think knows probably no matter how well she plays, Shayla's always going to take that first 6 jersey for as long as Shayla's still playing. And USA get the point. And they open up a nice lead. 5 difference as the double substitution starts for the USA, and Courtney Thompson comes in. Courtney Thompson has a very unique serve, and you watch it. You don't coach players to lose their left side or their left arm and let it come flailing around behind them. when you're attacking, but there's something that Courtney Thompson does here when she's serving. Nice play, that's off the block and out. So the serve not really tough enough for Brazil. They were able to run their middle attack on the slide behind. Giusielli putting it away. First serve of the match for Ellen Braga. Never looked comfortable at all. Paolo's doing well to keep his cool with that. Just bringing the player on to try and make a difference, and the only difference is put the ball in the net. Good dig. A nice covering by Kelsey Robertson. Thompson scrambling from one side of the court to the other. Murphy was trying to go block out, but all she managed was out. So Couch Kirai's made a challenge, and to see whether or not the ball touched the block on its way out. It wasn't really close. I think this is just more of a case of calling the challenge because it's effectively a timeout. 30-40 seconds or so wasted now. A substitution as well. So plenty of time for Giusielli to be thinking about what she's going to be doing next here. It's not freeze frame, they are actually moving. Just waiting for the opportunity and waiting for the scorer table to sort themselves out. No, cruel blow for the USA. So a couple of points back for Brazil. This will be one of the ones where the players will not be bothered by it. In terms of the USA, it's a fluky serve. Although Hill probably should have done better with that. Akinridewa was in and trying to keep Brazil interested. So a timeout called by the USA. Closer and closer to victory. Just hasn't happened for Paolo and his team so far. Well, Dietzen felt she had to go and cover the middle. Radsky front court, so Dietzen needed to make sure she can go over on two. And that left Carroll free to wipe off the block. Good up from Benoit. A change of direction as well from Courtney Thompson out to Murphy. She puts it away. And she was so good, she's now been substituted. It's not entirely true, because the USA have gone round another rotation, which would have put Courtney Thompson into the front row. But Thompson really is a specialist in terms of just doing what she does, coming on to serve, running the offense from the back. Not often that she gets to play a whole match. Good swing from Natalia. Nobody fronting up, and what I mean by that is nobody got opposite her shoulder line. She was facing cross court, but the block gave that power away, didn't cover it. And then Krekler also wasn't in the right place to stop that. Oh, just one behind now. That's a huge block from Brazil. Hill not seeing the gap and able to put the ball into it. Important point this in the context of this set and the match potentially. USA sided out, they feel a lot better about themselves, but Brazil have put it into transition. And there's a chance here now for the USA to get themselves out of trouble. Oh dear, Castello, the complete miss-hit. And Brazil have levelled the score. And they've definitely given USA something to think about. No wonder Coach Kirai's called timeout. Oh, what a block that is. Excellent block from Dixon. She was way across the net. Ellen with nowhere to go. Super blocking. Good height, good net penetration. And look at that, both players sealing the seam. Excellent block. No, it's not a good set. And Brazil are punished. Dietzen goes through the middle. And off the back of the side out, USA have got an invaluable point from serve. Timeout called by Brazil. Hear from you, hashtag FIVB Grand Prix. If you want the world to see what you're tweeting about, and you want to see what the rest of the world is tweeting about here at these World Grand Prix finals. Kim Hill to serve for the USA. 2 points required to get this one done. And they have one of them. It's an error from Braga. That's 2 points in a row given away by her. And she's going to be coming off, is she? She certainly is. Ellen hasn't performed. She goes back to the bench. Gabby comes on to try and save Brazil. But it is match point for the USA. And Hill has the ball. Free ball for the USA. They're going to have a swing for the match, and the first time of asking, and Castello gets it off the block and out. The USA have won in straight sets over the defending champions. They remain top of the table, and they are now 1 game away from winning this World Grand Prix finals.